guys, listen, some of you guys have a big purpose that you're not even aware of, okay? Like, remember, listen, let me give you an example. Remember Saul and David, right? Remember how Saul knew David's purpose before David even knew? Remember how Jonathan, Saul's son, knew David was supposed to be king before David even knew he was supposed to be king? David only knew about his anointing, but he didn't know how big his purpose is, okay? I got this message a while back, but it was nudged to me again for the last week, and it was nudged to me again today, okay? It was nudged to me actually a while ago. But I've been telling a lot of people this because for the last week, because a lot of people don't know how strong or how serious to the extent of things, the extent of how serious things are in the spiritual realm, okay? So I put out a message the other day, not either like a month ago, and I said they're recruiting people, right? Do you know that some of these people that have been paying people to take you out, that have made it their assignment to try to take you out, they're offered something, okay? Listen, there's good and there's dark. There's good and there's bad. Some of us, we get an anointing from God, and God will bless us, and God will promise us something relating to the end-all be-all prophecy based on our anointing, right? And then some people, they don't know what their purpose is, and they feel like the only way to receive what it is they want is through making deals with the devil or through doing bad, okay? Let's just say this. There are some people that their assignment is to take you out. Their assignment is to stop you, is to block you. And they are promised something at the end. If they can achieve this assignment and they can complete the task, their reward is huge. Whether it's a bunch of money, whether it's promised to destiny transfer, where basically they get your anointing, they get upgrades in their gifts, they get leveled up to a higher position in the spiritual realm, in their ranking, and but with the dark side, basically, right? It's hard for me to explain. So do you know that a lot of anointed people, that we have people assigned to us, specifically assigned to us, and some of these people are in our everyday life, like family, friends. Some of these agents are people, like random people we don't even know. Hey, you may have an agent assigned to you that's following you around. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to say this to like scare anybody or bring fear, but it's very deep. If you know that your purpose is big and God has something in store for you, do you really think that others don't know? Like others on the dark side, they don't know? They know. They know. You have to understand that those who have gifts and who work for God, and the ones that God has specifically chosen, do you know that they are threatened by you because you can see? See, before you found out you had gifts, most of you guys, you had a veil over your eyes. You weren't able to see the world the way you see it today. Now that you know you have gifts, right? You may have just went about your daily lives regularly, and you may not have paid attention to nothing. But once you realize you had gifts, you're able to see everything. Things are being revealed to you. Secrets are being revealed to you. You don't see the world the same anymore, because you see the deep of the deep. You see things in the realm that you're not supposed to see. You know things about the world that you're really not supposed to know, because it's supposed to be a secret, but you know about it because you're gifted, right? So all that's revealed to you. Do you think they like that? They don't like that. They don't like the fact that you know all this stuff. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they feel threatened by you. Do you get what I mean? So what they do is they use an everyday person to do the dirty work. So these people who are higher levels, they will use your family, they will use your friends, they will use complete strangers, and all they have to do is offer them, hey, I'm gonna offer you 30K, 80K, hey, I'll offer you $1 million, hey, I'll offer you this, and it's basically like they're, these people that are willing to take on these assignments to get rid of you, they're basically selling their souls, and they're being recruited. But in the process, they're being recruited. And if what they do, actually, if they achieve it, they receive some type of reward. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's the thing. That's the thing. It's like, what they don't understand is they can't defeat God. They can't defeat God. But that's why most of you guys feel like you're being watched 24/7. You're being monitored 24/7. You feel like you're being stalked 24/7. This is why. This is why. Why do you think there's a lot of people that team up against you and it's not just one person? Everyone's fighting for the prize. And in order to get the prize, the assignment has to be completed. The mission has to be completed. You ever watch those action movies where, the spies have to go after specific targets and they have to get the targets? Oh, that's a good movie for movie night, so I can demonstrate it. I think one of the movies is called The Mechanic. I don't know if you guys saw that movie. The Mechanic, that's what happens, but in the spiritual realm with good and evil. Their mission is you're the target, and they have an assignment. They have to block you from fulfilling what God needs you to fulfill. They got to take you out, and they get a reward if they do it, and they're frustrated because they can't do it. Every time they don't complete the assignment gets handed to another person. It gets handed to another demon. It gets handed to another person. Another person gets recruited to complete the assignment, but they're all going to keep fighting to try to complete it because they so badly want the prize, right? It's very deep, and I don't know how deep I can go about it on YouTube, but I talked about it to a couple of people last week. But even though I've known about this for a very long time, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of, knowledge about it. But that's what's really going down. You know what I mean? This is why, even when you meet somebody, it's like everyone's being recruited, basically, right? And they see everyone's hungry for their purpose, or they're hungry for success. They're hungry, and a lot of people are not going to go about it the right way. They would rather take on an assignment to get rid of you or to block you than to actually work for God and to get it the right way, right? So I'm just giving you guys a little bit of information about that. I love you guys. Bye.